Micron just delivered a big surprise to the market. And once again, artificial intelligence is right at the center of the story. If it feels like every major tech headline somehow ends up connected to AI. This is another strong example. Micron, a company that makes memory chips, reported a huge jump in revenue in its latest quarterly results. In its fiscal second quarter, the company posted revenue of about $23.86 billion, well above what analysts were expecting. And it was not just revenue. Micron also reported adjusted earnings of $12.20 per share, another result that came in much stronger than expected. In simple terms, the company did much better than Wall Street had predicted, and the main reason is pretty straightforward. AI demand is exploding. Micron produces memory chips that are essential for the powerful servers and data centers used to train and run artificial intelligence systems. As big tech companies continue spending heavily on AI infrastructure, demand for this kind of hardware has surged. One of the most important parts of that demand is something called high bandwidth memory, or HBM. That may sound technical, but the idea is simple. These are advanced memory chips that help AI systems process huge amounts of data more efficiently. And Micron is one of the key companies supplying them. So while many people focus on flashy AI tools, chatbots, or powerful graphics processors, Micron is benefiting from the less visible side of the boom. The parts behind the scenes are becoming just as important, and the company's forecast for the next quarter made the story even bigger. Micron said it expects fiscal third quarter revenue of around $33.5 billion, give or take $750 million. That number came in far above what analysts were expecting. So this was not just a strong quarter from the past. It was also a sign that Micron believes demand could stay very strong in the months ahead. And to keep up with all this growth, the company is planning to spend more money. Micron raised its fiscal 2026 capital expenditure forecast to $25 billion, up from $20 billion. That matters because it shows the company is investing aggressively in production capacity and infrastructure, trying to make sure it can meet future demand. There are also reports that spending could rise even more in 2027, especially with major construction-related costs. Another important detail is that Micron's results reflect something much bigger than one company having a good quarter. They show how the AI boom is spreading across the entire tech supply chain. In other words, it is not just the companies making AI software or famous processors that are winning. Businesses that supply the core components, like memory chips, are also seeing a major boost. That helps explain why Micron has become one of the standout names in the semiconductor sector this year. Reports noted that the stock had already climbed more than 60% in 2026 around the time of this earnings release, and there was one more sign of confidence. Micron single quotes S board approved a 30% increase in its quarterly dividend. For general audiences, that sends a simple message. The company feels strong enough financially to return more cash to shareholders while still investing heavily in future growth. So the big takeaway is clear. Micron's latest results show that the AI wave is not only helping the most famous names in tech. It is also lifting the companies that provide the critical pieces needed to power the entire system. In Micron's case, that translated into much stronger revenue, higher profits, an optimistic forecast, and even bigger investment plans for the future. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more simple, clear, and direct updates on major business and tech stories, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you do not miss the next videos.